Airports feel controlled. There are cameras everywhere, uniformed staff, security checkpoints, boarding passes scanned, bags screened. It all feels secure. But here's something most travelers never think about. The moment your checked bag disappears behind that conveyor belt, it enters the most vulnerable part of your journey. And most theft is not dramatic, it's opportunistic. It happens because of signals you send without even knowing. Today we're breaking down the checked luggage mistakes that quietly attract attention, and how to avoid them without turning into a paranoid traveler. Let's start with the most obvious one that people still get wrong: leaving valuables inside checked luggage. You would be surprised how many people pack laptops, cameras, designer handbags, prescription medication, or even jewelry in their checked bag because they want lighter, carry-on space. Here is the reality. Checked luggage is handled by multiple people, moved through various facilities, and sometimes sits unattended in holding areas. Most staff are professional, but all it takes is one weak point. Valuables belong in your carry-on. Period. If it would hurt to lose it financially or emotionally, it should stay with you. Now here is the second mistake that signals opportunity: using a cheap suitcase with visible wear and broken zippers. This sounds backwards, but hear me out. When a bag looks damaged, poorly maintained, or barely holding together, it suggests the owner might not be paying attention to details. It can signal low oversight. That might not seem logical, but theft is often about perception. On the other side, flashy designer luggage can also attract attention. Luxury branding sends a different signal. It implies expensive contents. The safest approach is neutral, sturdy, unremarkable luggage, not broken, not flashy, just solid. Now, let's talk about zipper security. Most standard suitcase zippers can be opened with a simple pen trick. If someone knows how, they can separate the zipper teeth, access the contents, and reseal it without obvious signs. That does not mean you should panic. It just means you should use basic deterrence. A TSA-approved lock adds friction. It makes your bag less convenient than the one next to it, and theft often moves toward the easiest option. Here's another mistake: overpacking to the point your suitcase barely closes. When a bag is bulging at the seams, it puts tension on the zipper. That tension makes forced entry easier. It also increases the chance of accidental opening during transit. A slightly compressed bag is normal. A suitcase that looks like it might explode is not. Then there is something almost no one considers: personal information displayed openly. Many travelers attach luggage tags with full name, home address, phone number, and sometimes even email address visible to anyone standing nearby. Think about that for a second. You are broadcasting that your house might be empty. You are sharing personal details in a crowded international environment. A better approach is minimal visible info. Use a tag with only a phone number. Or, place detailed contact information inside the suitcase instead of outside. Let's move to baggage claim behavior. Once your bag arrives on the carousel, many people step away. They check their phone, they chat, they wait for everyone else's luggage first. Thieves look for delayed reactions. If someone does not immediately claim a bag that appears, it becomes ambiguous. Is it abandoned? Is the owner distracted? Standing close to the belt and retrieving your bag promptly reduces that uncertainty. Confidence matters. Which brings us to another mistake: looking visibly confused or overwhelmed. Airports are stressful. Delays, announcements, language barriers, but visible disorientation can signal vulnerability. You do not need to act aggressive. Just stay composed, move with intention, keep your bag close once you retrieve it. Now let's talk about uniform luggage. Black hard-shell suitcase, no distinguishing features, no bright strap, no marker. When your bag looks identical to 20 others, it increases mix-ups and creates cover for someone to claim it by mistake. A simple luggage strap or distinctive marker reduces that ambiguity. It also forces someone to hesitate before walking off with it. Here is another overlooked detail: posting real-time travel updates online. If someone publicly announces they are leaving for a 2-week holiday and their luggage tag includes a full home address, you are connecting dots for the wrong audience. Travel content is fine, just consider timing. Now let's address airport transfer chaos. When you are connecting between flights, especially internationally, luggage often moves through multiple systems. That is when mistakes compound. Not removing old baggage stickers is a subtle one. Old tags can cause routing confusion. A delayed or misdirected bag sits longer in holding areas. The longer it sits unattended, the higher the risk of interference. Peel off outdated barcodes. Next mistake. Packing loosely organized contents. If a bag is open for inspection and items are messy and unsecured, things can fall out or shift. Organized packing cubes reduce chaos. They also make it obvious if something has been disturbed. Awareness is your strongest tool. And now, let's address something sensitive but important. Airport theft is statistically rare compared to the total number of bags processed daily, but that does not mean risk is zero. Security systems are built for scale, not perfection. Your goal is not to eliminate risk completely, it is to avoid standing out as the easiest opportunity. The psychology is simple. Thieves choose convenience. If your bag looks secure, promptly claimed, neutrally branded, and responsibly packed, it becomes less attractive. Now let's flip the perspective. What signals safety? Minimal visible valuables, sturdy luggage, basic lock, prompt retrieval, composed body language, limited personal data exposure, distinct but not flashy identification. None of this requires paranoia. It requires awareness. The most surprising part is this: many theft cases are not planned. They are impulse decisions triggered by small signals, an open zipper, a distracted owner, a bag that looks expensive and unattended. Small adjustments change the equation. Before your next flight, look at your suitcase objectively. If you were scanning a crowded baggage claim area, which bag would you pick? Make sure yours is not the easiest answer. Travel smart, stay alert, keep it simple, and your luggage will quietly pass through the system without becoming someone else's opportunity.